Hello guys and welcome back to, let's just say this is part 2 of the summary of 2023. In the previous part, I guess, in the previous video you saw my bank. Hope it was worth a look. Let me guys know in the comments how much wealth did you gain in that video as well in the comments. And now it's time for the exciting part, I guess. I am known for my collection log videos, so it's time to check at my collection log. So I did check beforehand last year. I finished last year with 900 items exactly, and I even remember what my last item was. It was the Eternal Amulet of Glory, which was freaking awesome. Honestly, I specifically went for that item and managed to get it. But yeah, so as you guys can see, as of this recording, today is January 5th, I had set myself a goal of 1050 log slots last year, and I absolutely smashed it. I got like almost 90 more, yeah, 89 more slots than I set myself to get, so I'm definitely more than happy with that. But obviously it all just jumped a crazy ton by December, because I opened like more than 2k clues combined from all tiers, which is just incredible, and I ended up getting almost 140 collection log slots from them. But anyways, let's just open up the log. I did rewatch that video, so we will try to remember what I actually got this year and not last year. Well, not, you know what I mean, we still have to adapt that it's 2024 already. So yeah, 1139 unique collection log slots as of this recording in the collection log website. I am number 89 amongst Ironman, because Ironman don't check the overall high scores because you just can't, race with the main. Anyways, and yeah, so Sire, I haven't done any Sire because I completed it last year. Hydro, I did get the pet last year as well. I did some more this year, but no luck yet. I only need to get the jar, and the throne axes hopefully will happen from Wyrms, sorry. I mean, if I do get it from Hydro, it's not gonna be a problem. Then I'll just continue until I get the jar, and this log will be green. Barrows was completed, Briarfighter was completed as well. Kind of unfortunate that I did it before I did Wildy Slayer, because that would have been nice. Callisto and RTO, I'm actively doing this whenever there are teams, and I don't know, I just feel like doing it. I'm at almost 4400 Callisto KC. It's really easy with masses, so I'm just gonna continue doing it until I get the pet, and of course I complete every single elite clue. This is why this boss is so good after the rework. Cerberus, I need the pet and the Eternal Crystal. I'm actually planning to go Corp and try and get myself Spectral before the Voidwaker nerf, therefore I will save some potions while doing Cerberus, but yeah, it's an active goal because I am actively working on Konar already. I'm trying to do mostly boss tasks because, well, there are lots of things that I need to get from the Slayer bosses, and they haven't yet implemented the guaranteed brimstone keys from Superior, so I'm kind of trying to wait for that. Chaos Elemental I did complete right before the end of the last year. I went almost 4 times the drop or dry for this stupid pet, but I guess it really doesn't matter because I'd rather go dry 10 times on a pet like this, which is really fast, on something else like freaking, I don't even know what. With that, of course, we completed Chaos Fanatic as well. I finished this boss as well after I managed to get myself the Webweaver bow. I haven't done up until that. Commander Ziliana, I mentioned that in my bank video. I'm almost 1.8k KC and I still haven't got the hilt. I don't think the hilt isn't that necessary, so I think I will just go back to this boss whenever I feel like grinding the pet, which is most likely going to be after I get full Mazori. Corporeal Beast, I have done this before the collection log. I haven't done any after the collection log was introduced, but there is this Voidwaker and Fang meta, which I am hopefully hoping to do and get some nice skills done before it's it's not available anymore. Crazy Archaeologist, I completed this a very long time ago, I don't even remember when. Dagnat Kings, same, another Slayer boss I'm doing every time I get a DK task there. So I don't have too much KC, so yeah, 800-ish of every boss, so there is still a really long way to go for all of these boss pets. Duke, I did 100 after release. I don't mind the boss, it's just like Sire, the skilling part is really annoying, but it's probably going to be the second Desert Treasure 2 boss that I do, since I have completed Vardorvis already. Fight Caves, yeah, once again I will need to do Duradel for this, because you can't get Jad tasks from Konar. Gauntlet, we all know the story, went extremely dry. I went twice dry for both my Blade and my Bofa, but at least thankfully I got the pet like 50 KC before I managed to get Bofa, so I completed this log. Grudder, I did this at the end of the last year. It was in my 1000 collection log video episode, if you guys saw that. Yeah, it took me 1210 kills for the hilt and something like minus 20 kills for the boots, which is crazy. I just did the Bofa method. I actually don't really mind it, so if I don't get the shadow and I feel like going for it, I might just go and try get Growler pet, because it's not really bad. Giant Mole, I completed it ages ago, spooned as hell, of course. Grotesque, I actually have a task right now, so I'm working on it, but another Slayer boss that I need the star, the jar, and the pet, of course. Haspor I don't really do anymore after I got the farming pet. Inferno, shit, I don't want to say it on camera, but it's this year, guys. It's happening this year. Calphite Queen, same, another Slayer boss. I really need to get the red gem, because I think I want to do the reclined melee meta with the gem. King Black Dragon, you can only get the boss tasks from Duradel, unless of course you get the actual boss tasks, because Konar doesn't assign you Black Dragons that are killable as King. Kraken, another Slayer boss, still need 2 tentacles, so hopefully I can get these 2 before I get the pet. Kriara, yeah, I'm actually, this is my active goal. I am doing Slayer mostly because I want to get EVNC's task, and I want to get this chest plate because, yeah, I am rocking a Carol Stop as I am named in my clan. I am the 2015 locked Ironman. Krill Tesseract, finished it this year as well, got the hilt, will go, just gonna continue doing this whenever I go back to Duradel and do more Slayer, so I can get more Greater Demon tasks. With Bofa it's not too bad as well, so I think that's what I will just continue doing. Leviathan, I'm gonna be realistic, I'm probably not gonna even touch this year. It might happen like for a small amount, but not that much. Next is actually something that I am willing to learn. I already am looking at guides and I got suggestions from clan to join and start doing next, and I really freaking want Torva, so that might be happening this year. Nightmare, I don't know, honestly. I feel like there's just so many things coming, like Inquisitor buff and Scythe buff, even though I don't have a Scythe, so I think it's just the smartest thing is to wait, although I would want to get this tablet for the specific hard clue step, which is in the sleep, the nightmare arena. It only, the max you need to do is 100 KC because it's guaranteed after 100 KC. Obor I have completed ages ago, same as the Bryophyta. Phantomas, yeah, this, okay. So I completed this at the end of the last year. I completely spooned it. I got the pet at like 82 KC, I think, and yeah, I finished the bow sub 200 KC, which is it dethroned my best spooniest boss, which was Hydra, obviously, with all those Hydra claws. I even got one Venator shard from the frozen caches, which is just insane. Unfortunately, I will need to go back and continue doing this boss so I can supply my Venator bow with Ancient Essence, but that's just like Zulrah, I guess, I don't know. So Arachnus, I'm probably not gonna touch it unless I get a Scythe. Scorpia, I finished, I think it was actually last year. Or did I finish it at the beginning when I started Wildy Slayer? I can't remember, honestly. Skatizo, yeah, I just need Dark Totems. I don't have too many, so I guess just Konar Slayers all the way. Temporos, I'm slowly building my KC up. I'm opening my permits every 100 KC. I am doing masses. I know that solos are more efficient, but like, I never claim to be an efficient player, and I just do what I enjoy. So we are almost at halfway point for the pet, so hopefully it doesn't take too long, even though it's not really a hard boss to do. I enjoy it a lot more than Volcano, but that's later. Thermonuclear Smoke Devil, same, another Slayer boss, another jar, another pet. Vardorvis, as I said, spooned of course and finished. I need the Virtus Robes, but I have 3 more bosses that can drop me that, so I'm not touching that anymore. And I'm not good enough for the Awakened Aversions, so I'll just leave it at that. Venanatis and Spindle, yeah, I mean, whenever I decide to go for build completion, that's when I will most likely do. I am like having my main outside as a CCTV camera, so I think I'll do this whenever I have more days off or like a holiday. I don't know, then I will bond my main up and start with Calvarian, because that's the first one I wanted to complete, because I have the most KC at this boss, and I will get the pet and move on to Spindle, and Callisto will just happen with masses. Not to mention that I completely spooned Void Waker from these bosses, and well, the only one that I got dry was Calvarian. It took 998 KC for the blade, but other ones were just insane. Warcat, not really doing it anymore, but I might do some, because it's just a really nice chill boss. Unfortunately I have 2 pets, but none of the Visages or the Chars, but what can you do? I actually also got this Dragon Bone necklace at like sub 100 KC, and now I'm like 1600 KC without a single drop, but oh well. Whisperer, same as Leviathan. I don't think I will be doing this because I would love a Shadow, and I'm planning to do Toa this year, so we might as well just wait. Winter Todd I completed last year. Zalcano, okay, so this one is haunts me. I freaking hate it. I am 2007 Zalcano KC. All of this KC is done in 4-man teams. I spooned the pet at like, what, I can't even remember, it was so low, like 300 KC. But I also only have 1 Zalcano shot. I don't want any more of these left, because not like I need them. But I got this shot at like 1.8k KC. So what, up until 1.8k I didn't have anything. And of course the Crystal Tool Seed. I have seen 10 seed drops in general. 8 of those 10 were with my MVP, so MVP is just bullshit at this boss. And of course all of them went to Benny's, the bots, the pole farmers. One of the seeds went to Ironman, so I wasn't sad about that, but other than that, it's just ridiculous. Zora, yeah, I only need Magma Mutagen. Whenever I feel like it, I do like 50 kills in a day, and that's how I slowly build my, I don't know, scales and KC up, although I am very, very dry for the uniques, if you can count these in 3300 KC, but I do have 2 pets. It's not like there is a point for having 2, but oh well. Raids. Okay, so I had myself a goal for 2023 to have at least 500 combined raids KC across all raids. I didn't manage to get that goal done, but I'm not too far away. Recently I started doing some more CMs. I got like 9 KC in 2 days, which is just insane in Suji numbers. But yeah, right before New Year I got my 8th purple, which was an arcane. But other than that, I am really lucky at this place. My second, well, all of these except from the ancestral row bottoms happened this year. My second ever purple was the Tibo at the beginning of the year. If you guys want, you can go check that video out. And other than that, in 8 purples, I have 6 unique items, which is just insane. It actually was 6 uniques with 7 purples, but last 2 uniques were purples were arcanes, of course, which is bound to happen. TOB, I haven't started yet, but I want to learn, and I am most likely going to start it this year. I want to get at least a Avernic Defender, Gratz Mitch on his Chompy pet. Oh no, it's a dupe, never mind. Toa, as I mentioned, so my friend at the beginning of year offered to take me Toa. I really don't enjoy Toa, but I managed to get the purple on my first entry mode KC, and I got a Fang. And then we raided some more, and 2 kills later on KC number 3 I got another purple, and it was a Light Bearer. And of course after that with more KC I got the Thread and the Cache of Runes, but I want Masori really bad, so I think I will start soloing because I don't want to embarrass myself in front of teammates. Clues, okay, so at the end of the year, you know, I stacked the clues for the entire year, and I'm sorry guys for robbing you of that pleasure of watching me open these clues, because it was a long process, I'm not gonna lie. I got loads of new collection log slots, notable items, I don't remember which, but it's probably the Cape Zero. I got one new cape. I didn't get a single Monk's Robe piece, but I had it like from way back. I spooned this at like 200 plus easy clues, which is nice, but I did manage to complete a solid amount of slots. I am only missing 8 more items for easy clue completion, so now I feel like it, I'm gonna stack easy clues and probably only gonna stack easies until I green log and then move on to mediums. I'm actually planning really soon to get 256 clues, just 266 clues, sorry, so I'm at 2k exactly, and then I'm gonna stack 500 every time I wanna open. That way it's nice and round, and I have actually a solid chance at completing it. Mediums, I did manage to get myself a second pair of ranger boots and the second pair of spiked manacles. Other than that, I think, yeah, I got one unicorn mask, which is nice, and yeah, just a bunch of new slots as same as for easies, honestly, nothing too much notable. Hard clues were the craziest because I opened 700 plus of these bad boys. I got 50 plus new collection log slots because I only had, I think, 68. I think it was 68 unique slots before opening. Notable drops, I mean a lot. I did manage to get my first and 2 more tubes Zemi Fulhams. With that I completed all the master items that I need for fallow and for stashes, so I can do every single master clue now. The more notable items, I did get a Rune Plage Body H, but sadly it was a dupe, and it's kind of funny because I only had that one. I also managed to get 4 shields, unfortunately one was a dupe, but yeah, I didn't have a single shield before that, so I'm not here to complain. I'm 3 out of 6 shields. I couldn't be more happier, honestly. And yeah, this is basically it, I believe. Summary of HODs. Okay, elites I had around 240, I believe. Managed to finish the ranger set. I didn't have it. Got the fury ornament kit. If it was like 2000 and I don't know 12, we would all be excited, I guess. Got the musketeer, I remember. I managed to get 1 piece of tuxedo, which was the cuffs. I had got the light trousers way back before. I don't even remember when it happened. I wasn't making videos back then. I finished all the scarves, and yeah, I think that got loads of freaking dragon masks, but yeah, that is pretty much it, I believe. We only need 15 more items, and of course all the tuxedo pieces. I just say 15. Masters, I had managed to get around 110 masters, which was nice from all the caskets that I opened. I only lost 3 because I was juggling and there was Castle Drakon Step and I just couldn't pick up the clue back in time. But yeah, so I managed to get the Sarah Godsword kit, I think the Anguish kit I got, the Defender kit I remember, I got a Dupe Tormented kit, finished full Samurai, I was only missing the hat. Didn't get a single mummy or ankle pieces, which was disappointing, but what can you do? Got the escape right here, I remember as well, and for the rare items now. I had this after I didn't get it in this opening. I had it like, literally, I got it the day when they released the upgraded drop rates for elite clues, which was nice, but it wasn't even from an elite, it was from a hard. I managed to get myself 3 gilded pieces from the opening, which was the axe that I got from Master Clues, the plate legs, which I got from elites, and the med helm, which I got from hearts, I wanna say. I had the Hasta, but I got it earlier, like not this year. And like just before the ending of this year, I was doing Callisto and opening clues, and I freaking got a dupe gilded manhunt. It was so disappointing. Anyways, moving on to the minigames, I completed the items from Berrier section this year. I did a solid amount of gambles as well, 76, even though the queen drop rate is 1 in 1k, so it's a long way to go. I completed the Brimhaven Arena this year, same for Castle Wars. Giants Foundry I completed this year as well. Guardians of the Rift I haven't even touched yet. I don't want to start a new skilling activity before I finish Temperos and Volcano. After I finish those, that's what I am going to be doing next, most likely. Sepulcher I finished 2022, I believe. Last Man Standing, same as for Guardians of the Rift, but then just in general I don't like it, even though I hear it's filled with bots, so I might start trying doing it sometime, but not just yet. Magic Training Arena finished in 2022, same for Mahogany Homes. Shades of Morton 2022. Soul Wars I finished it this year. Thank God I spooned it because I really hate multitasking with couple accounts, and yeah, it only took me 80 something because I was opening every 10 crates, so yeah. Temple Trekking, Tide Farm, yeah, Tide Farm I finished this year, I didn't really mind it. Trouble Brewing I think I finished this year as well, but I'm not too sure. Volcanic Mine I had green logged, and unfortunately they freaking released this dragon pickaxe, and I had a bunch of leftover points because I got 99 mining at the Volcanic Mine, and I bought the Volcanic Ash, and now I need to go back and do this after 99 so I can get this thing, but I guess I'll do it after I get the crystal pickaxe. Other section, completed aerial fishing this year. Pets, okay, I got a lot of pets. I was trying to count how many, but I couldn't, but I ended up the year with 21 pets, which I'm more than happy with. If I could get like, I don't know, 9 pets, is that too much to ask? It's probably too much, right? Like 6 or 7 maybe, I don't know. But if I could round it up to 30, I would be insane. If not, I won't be mad. Camdozal, no. Champions Challenge, I think I completed it this year. Chaos Druids, I completed the 2023 for sure because that was during Wildy Slayer. Chompy Birds, can't remember. Cyclops Forestry, of course, Forestry, we completed it this year. Went like 5k almost, like feathers for this thing. It was crazy fucking rare. Glass Experiments I completed it this year, finished it with Monkey Tail, but I did the hunting method because it was the only thing that I was missing. Didn't take me too long, I think it took me like 1.5 KKC. Monkey Backpacks. My notes, I'm waiting, I'm not doing it, it's easy collection log slots, but I'm gonna do it when I get Dragon Full Helm. If I don't get it from the Mithril Dragons themselves, I think then I'll just do the skeleton rummaging, but up until that I'm not wasting my time with that. Random events, I got the stale baguette literally like right before New Year. It was so unexpected, but I finally got it. I'm playing this game for a really long time, so it's really nice to get rewarded. And it's funny because I was reading the collection log Discord yesterday, and it said that top 9 cloggers in high scores, none of them have a stale baguette, which is just insane. Revenants, I completed it this year, of course. Thank God I didn't get too many dupes, that I went pretty dry on it, honestly. I've seen a lot drier people, but like, I'm happy with what happened, honestly. I got smited for one of the maces, which was just a really bad mental for me when that happened, but thankfully I had a spare because that was I didn't have a bow and the Thamarons before I got that, so that's nice. But I still can't believe, like, look at my statuettes, how crazy bad my statuette's luck is. It's kind of insane. Only 116 mil statuette. 14 1 million ones. Crazy. Agility, no. Shooting stars, no. Skilling pads, yeah, I got the Heron this year, and no, Tangleroot I got 2022, so I'm somewhat passively working on Giant Squirrel. When I made the bank video, I told you when I showed you guys the Marks of Grace, and the Chin Pet, I think I will just, I don't know, I don't really plan on prioritizing these, but whenever I start working on it, I'll just do that. Slayer, yeah, okay, so this year I managed to get the Basilisk Head and the Basilisk Jaw. Korra's Head was insane because I got it the same drop as the Leaf Baited Datalax. That was so freaking rare. It was like 1 in 3 million, which was just insane. Honestly, Imbued Heart and Eternal Gem, I have a 300 superior KC, but none of these two, which is unfortunate. Hopefully I can get at least one of these this year. Of course, I would love the Imbued Heart, but if I get the gem, I won't complain too much. The staffs from Wildy Slayer, I didn't have any of those before I started Wildy Slayer, so this is nice. The extra whips from Wildy Slayer. I think I had all of these before. Yeah, a bunch of Dragon Boots from Wildy Slayer. Yeah, Harpoon, I got it 2022. Drakes, I think I actually finished Drakes 2020 like this year as well, which is nice. The Hydra pieces. Zero Dusk, I am only on 200 Brimstone keys, so I'm not gonna cry about that, and I'm working on it right now, so it's completely fine. As I said, the Basilisk Jaw, and of course the ungrateful Dagon High set, which took us like just a ridiculous amount. Not to mention that I got this freaking hat back to back for the last item, just insane. 6 Blood Sharps, recently just got 2 new more, and yeah, the Ancient Ceremonials. I'm only gonna finish this whenever I build KC for next, which is gonna start happening soon. Other than that, I'm not spending my time on it because it's not really worth. And yeah, the newest collection log slot, which we got with the newest quest, glove free something, I don't know, took me like 270 KC, wasn't bad at all. So yeah, this is the summary. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at my collection log. Hope you guys remembered what I had. And for this year, as I mentioned, like, I'm planning to pay more attention to raids. I want to complete Inferno and just, you know, fill in random collection log slots. Anyways, I hope you had a lovely new year, and I will see you guys in January, February, March. Okay, I will see you probably somewhere on April 1st, which I have decided will be the summary of my collection log progress of the first 3 months of the year. That's what I'll do. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and bye.